talked about you have to have a strong core.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, how do you get that strong core?
So the method is very simple. The method is you stand like this here, almost parallel, but with one foot slightly in front. It depends on your preference, or slightly like this here. Let's say here for the video here. Have somebody poke, use a fist with one dot on it on your solar plex. At the beginning, very light, and then you rotate like this. As you rotate, that fist on the solar plex is a point of reference. And then you rotate, you realize that before you were moving. Now this time, because of point of reference, when you rotate, you actually can go quite a bit. Your opponent is not doing anything, it's only a point of reference. Then later, when you become better, your opponent is going to, as you are doing it, your opponent is going to give you a little bit of a nudge. Then you realize as soon as there is a nudge, you are losing it. And then after that, you realize that nudge, you have to work harder on it and use your heel to support here. So I don't know whether you can see, when I lean back, being pushed here, I use my heel. And sometimes if I want to lean forward here, I use my toes. That gives me a kick. And then I use my heel. And at the beginning, you feel uncomfortable because when you lift up your toes, you lose your balance. And that's establishing the support here, which is a soft support that moves as like this here, that this never deviated from your heel. So now, then your opponent keeps doing this to you, and then you lose it. And then you are able to gradually do that here. So that pressure on your solar plex is for fighting. For doing old Tai Chi, old people Tai Chi, you only need the pressure to be on your dantian. Because dantian itself is more balanced on your body. And it's more like a for show, for demonstration, and less harm to your body. When the pressure is on your solar plex, it's on on the 1/3 of your body, your whole body vertically, there are 3/3, three parts. This is only on the top part. It makes it very unstable, and it's very bad for your back. But if you're young, you're under training, you're fine. So there is nothing else. Once you understand this method, it's the same for your arm. So when you are doing the circle, if somebody puts an arm here, that's why we do the two-person push hands exercise. If somebody put a hand here, and when you withdraw, that person is pushing you. And if you don't have a center, that push will make you lose your balance. But as that happens, you have to rotate. And there's always pressure. That's the method. And now you understand, Alex?